Hi, I'm Robert Seidel, president of the Essential Oil Company in Portland, Oregon. Today, we're going to learn how to use rye flour for sealing our Alembic distillation unit. In many places, finding gasket material or even making gaskets for distillation equipment or any type of equipment is nearly impossible. If you can imagine you're in the middle of working and you have a gasket and your gasket deteriorates, what do? Well, the easy solution, and this is a traditional method used in Portugal, is to employ rye flour as your medium for sealing the unit. Rye flour is very important because rye flour absorbs a lot of moisture. And you're making the connection, a metal-to-metal connection. And you want to make sure that the water, the steam, doesn't leak out. So in order to do that, I'll take some rye flour, and you can see this is actually rye. It's quite nice. Whole grain, alternative flour. It can be organic if you want. It looks like it's kosher. All right, so I'll just put some flour in here. And then this is just plain water. So I'm going to add the water to the rye flour. And then I'm going to give it a stir. Now I like to make my rye flour mixture as more of a slurry, and I'll show you why I like to do it that way. See, that's quite fine. You look at it's nice. It's absorbing water. So you have to make a metal-to-metal connection, and you have to seal it. So the way you do that is you put your metal pieces together, just like that. Now, if I were to start this up, crank it up, turn the heat on, the steam would leak out. It's just the nature of the beast. So with rye flour, and this is the way I like to do it, I just make a paste, and I seal the joints with that paste. And then I also do the same. You can imagine you do it all the way around, of course. And it's only on the metal-to-metal connection. You don't have to do these parts, just where the two pieces of metal get together. And you'll see on top, we'll do the same thing. Now, I just like to slap it on like this. It's a quick method. And it makes the seal. So you can see this is a traditional method for sealing an Alembic distillation unit. And for me, that's the way I like to do it. It's quick, it's easy, and it works. Another way, of course, is you can make a snake, put your snake on the joint, and then push it in. It's probably more aesthetically pleasing, but it works just the same as the method that I prefer. So that's it. If you don't have rye flour, you can use white flour, but you have to add salt to your white flour. And why salt? Because salt absorbs water. Rye flour does it naturally. White flour needs salt added to it. So, maybe in this amount of white flour, I would add maybe half a cup of salt. That should be more than sufficient. And then there you have it. And then you can seal your metal to metal.